my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you guys how I put together this very quick back to school, very dewy, I run my motherfucking school ass makeup look. Who am I kidding? When I was in high school I did not run shit. I didn't talk to nobody. If you are late to everything or a lazy ass potato like me, then this would be something that you would be able to do in the morning for sure. It is just such a fresh and glowy look, and it honestly didn't take very many products to do, and all the products are Drugstore. I feel like the Drugstore is killing it. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I am planning on doing a giveaway when I reach 1,000 because I am just so thankful for everyone that has subscribed, commented, hit a thumbs up, anything. Honestly, everything that you guys do, any interaction that you guys do with my channel does help me with this trash ass YouTube algorithm and propels me forward toward my goals, and I truly appreciate it. This is a community effort. It is not just me, it is you guys. So at 1,000 I plan on doing a giveaway of some sorts. I'm thinking of doing like one on YouTube, one on Twitter, and one on Instagram. So let's get to that as quickly as possible because I love giving stuff to people. I don't know, me and my sister, we're just those type of people. We just love gifting stuff. So I want to give you shit. Let me give you shit. And I'm just so excited for all the milestones that are to come. So please join the family and subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer. You can use this to like strobe, so it like highlight your face, or to add glow, or to mix it into your foundation or whatever. But I love using it as a primer because it adds like this brightness under the foundation that I love. For foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, which I am obsessed with. I love this foundation. This has to be my favorite Drugstore foundation. I mixed 120 and 128 because for some reason I couldn't find like a happy middle ground. So I mixed those two guys and I make like a little foundation cocktail. But for school, if anyone that did know me when I was in high school is watching, you know I didn't really wear much makeup. But if I were in school right now, I would go a little light on the foundation, especially since this foundation has such good coverage. Like, I'm gonna want to take it easy. But I know some people do like, okay, that's a good match. Okay, I know some people do like to wear more full coverage foundations. So you can honestly go as heavy as you want with that. It's so funny, like I didn't realize I'm wearing this, like, hold on, this Harry Potter shirt. Can you guys tell? Look how cute. That my mom bought me. And ironically, well, not ironically, coincidentally, this is the same color. This like wine burgundy color was my school uniform in high school. High school. I honestly, like, I don't miss high school. I'm getting foundation on my hair. I still feel like the same crystal but like different. I don't know. I feel like leaving high school is like the best thing ever, and you really start learning so much more about yourself. And it sounds so cliche and like probably the same bullshit like your parents tell you or whatever, but you don't keep a lot of the same friends. You might keep like one or two, and a lot of the people that are hot in high school end up getting so lame and so ugly, and like, I don't like saying people are ugly because I honestly do not like that. I do not like criticizing the way people look or anything like that. I don't believe in that. But you know, when you're in high school, like there's like this crowd of like people that like are popular and like are just so beautiful and this and that. This shit doesn't last. I look like a dead person whenever I put foundation over my lips. So for concealer, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Age Rewind, which I adore. This is such like a tried and true. Hurry up, girl. I love it. So this look, I want it to be simple. I don't want it to be anything that's gonna take more than like 15 minutes to do. because if you guys are anything like me, or like how I was / still am, I would wake up, look, let me give you an example. Okay, so I would wake up in the morning and then I would drink café con leche, which is something that a lot of Hispanics drink in the morning and stuff, and I would watch Saved by the Bell, okay? And then I would pass out again, and then my mom would wake me up. She'd be like, Cristal, you only have 15 minutes or 10 minutes to leave. So I was always rushing. I was always like, so long story short, I was always late to school. Plus I am always late everywhere now, which is, you guys probably know that by now, because whenever you guys want to meet us at concerts, we're like, hey, yeah, we're gonna get there early, don't worry, so we can meet you. We never get there early. This LA Girl Pro Concealer, I love. The color I use is medium bisque, and it is a warm color, so I use it kind of just to like bronze up the face. I put it in the same areas where you would normally bronze or contour or whatever, but I use it to bronze up the face, just to warm it up a little bit. I put some on the bottom of my lip just to make it look like I have a heavier bottom lip. But this concealer is like $2, which is ridiculous, and it's so good. I am planning on filming a video for you guys on highlighting and contouring very soon. I actually did film it, but when I exported the footage, I did not like it. The lighting was like so weird and stuff, so I was like, all right, we're gonna try this one more time. So I'm gonna refilm it more than likely like tomorrow or something. You see how it like just warms up the face? I love it. The best thing about makeup is that you make your own rules. You literally do whatever you want. If you see a concealer that works, or another foundation that you're like, I'm just gonna put this foundation on as a bronzer, you do that, because I do this shit all the time. So a lot of you guys really liked my recent Get Ready With Me video. You guys really liked that I just, you know, sat down and talked to you, and that I gave like a little motivational like speech at the end. Fun fact, I actually went to school for psychology. I'm not gonna go into detail like what psychology and everything like that. We can save that for another video if you guys are ever curious. But yeah, so I love people, I love talking to people, I love connecting with people, I love listening, giving advice, talking, whatever, all that stuff. So I really want to do more of that. I want to film more Get Ready With Me videos and just talk to you guys, and you guys choose a topic of your liking and we just go off. So it's like, for example, you could be like, how to get over a breakup, and then I will just get ready and talk about my experience and stuff like that. Or it can be like high school or whatever, like literally anything. I am down for whatever. So to set the face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, which I am obsessed with. It is so good. I do use it in Fair Light, and I was pretty surprised, but because this is the only one that had like a yellow undertone and was not too dark. I know that it has like a little bit of a tinge, but at least this one is pretty translucent. It doesn't cause any flashbacks for me when I take any pictures, and it just leaves the skin looking so smooth. And plus, it's cheap as hell, so you know that I'm sold. And if you tend to get like an oily T-zone area, you will definitely want to set that. I do not get oily in the T-zone, but makeup just tends to break up for me around there sometimes if I don't like prime well or set it or any of that stuff. So I always have to set my nose and this forehead area with powder. And also, since I'm always like going like this and looking crazy, I get lines right here. So I like to set those too. Now I'm gonna use this Milani Baked Bronzer. Specifically, I'm gonna use this bronzer because it has some gold reflex in it. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, you guys can tell. And I just use this bronzer really when I want like kind of just like a little bit of a shimmer and a little bit of a color, because it's not like a super super pigmented bronzer, but keep in mind, do not contour with any, you're not technically supposed to contour with bronzers to begin with. You just use them to warm up the face, but you do whatever you want. This is makeup, you do whatever the fuck you want. But if you do want to, do not use a bronzer that has shimmer or anything like that, because it's just like, it's not gonna look right. So I'm just basically just setting that bronzer, adding a little bit more warmth and just like an overall glow. So I'm not being precise where I'm placing this. I'm kind of just putting it on my cheeks, anywhere where the sun would naturally just hit my face. For brows, I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which I am obsessed with. I love this pencil. I think this is a perfect dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz? Yeah, the Brow Wiz, not the Brow Definer. The Brow Definer is the thicker one. But I think it is such a perfect dupe, and it is identical. I stopped buying the Brow Wiz, which is funny, once I discovered this guy, and that I loved it just as much. And this shit is half the this shit is half the price. If I were in school right now, I would probably just very lightly fill in my brows, or I would just set it with a little bit of the NYX Brow Mascara, and because it's tinted and all that stuff, so I wouldn't go too ham. So I'm just filling in like some of the little gaps that I have and bringing back form to my eyebrow, because if not, then it looks like a super spotty, blotchy ass mess. Now I'm going to set my brows with the NYX Brow Mascara in the color Espresso. I have said this a million times, but this is another really great dupe for an Anastasia product. It is their brow gel. This thing is right on its heels because this is so good, and I stopped buying an Anastasia brow gel once I discovered this baby right here. Now, if you guys have any blemishes or anything like that, you can always create them into a beauty mark if you feel comfortable doing so. I tend to use the same brow pencil that I use, or I'll use an Anastasia brow pen, but with the same brow pencil, I'll just go in and redarken my natural beauty marks that kind of got lost in there with the foundation. But also, if I have blemishes, I tend to have like a lot of skin texture. So sometimes if things are like really bothering me, I will just kind of go in and make it a beauty mark or a freckle. Just make sure to give it like a more natural look, that you grab a little bit of the same powder you used and just lightly tap over those beauty marks, just so it can look like you have a little bit of makeup over it. Oh my god, guys, I'm so annoyed. For Monster X, I literally bit off all my nails. And my nails were like so pretty and stuff, and I bit them all off. That was the most stressful weekend of my life. So for highlighter, I have, oh my god, my two faves from the drugstore, the Maybelline Master Chrome if you want a more gold situation, or the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls. It is so good, and this looks like actual skin. It looks like you are glowing from within, and this cost me $2. Can you believe that? Like, that gets me just like, what the fuck, when I literally paid $38 for champagne pop, and this little girl right here is like $2-3, and it is beautiful. This highlight is honestly so pretty and such a natural like glow to the skin. You can build it up if you want to, but it's just, oh, it's so gorgeous. I put some a little under the brow, high points of my cheekbones off. I am pretty sure if I was in high school right now, I would have still loved to glow. Especially like, how fun is it? Like, I feel like makeup is such a thing now, and like if you're in high school, like you just see so many girls with like bomb ass makeup on and stuff. Back then, I feel like people didn't really wear, when I was in high school, people didn't really wear makeup that much. I think when I was in high school, people would wear was mascara and eyeliner in the waterline, and that's it. Now I am going to set the face with the NYX Dewy Mist. I love that setting spray. That and the Milani Make It Dewy are my favorite drugstore setting sprays. I love them. And then I'm just going to push that setting spray into the skin. Now I am going to curl my lashes. This also is an eyelash curler from e.l.f. e.l.f. is just, e.l.f. and Wet n Wild and Milani are just killing it. They are becoming my favorite drugstore brands. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Now, a thing I like to do, this little like tip trick of mine, I mean, I don't even know if anybody else does it, but I personally like to do it. So sometimes I want my lashes to look like more full and longer and darker, but I don't want them to look like I have actual mascara on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys have ever felt that way, but you know, me. So I love keeping mascaras that dry out. And I let them dry out for that reason, because then I get to use them and they make my lashes look darker, more voluminous, and they don't clump up. They don't do any of that stuff. At least this one does not. This is a mascara that the Too Faced Better Than Sex, once it dries out and all that, like, I wouldn't use it for this. I would use this one. This one has like the little bristles here aren't like a clumped up, you know, disaster for like Spidey lashes. So these are very like spiraled and even. So I would keep a wand like this, a very generic basic mascara wand. And it just makes your lashes look like you have naturally fuller lashes. I'm gonna put on just a little bit of a sheer gloss. This is from Hard Candy in the color Baby Doll. It goes on very clear and it's really comfortable. But there are so many like good glosses and like lip tints or anything at the drugstore. I heard the e.l.f. lip tints are really good, so I plan on giving those a try because you know I love lip tints. I am literally like a lazy potato. Like, lip tints, what? It gives me like a flush of color all day. I don't have to retouch it? Okay, I'm gonna buy that. That's what I normally wear like day to day when people do see me. I have lip tint on, my eyelashes curled, and just like brown mascara on and a little bit of concealer, and I'm just like, hey. Thank you, Jesus. This didn't take more than like 20 minutes to even put together. Hold on, it looks like I'm drooling. And I love it. I love that it's just so glowy and like just like a very fresh looking canvas for school. It's nothing over the top or anything like that, and it's something you can put together like very quickly in the morning if you're not like a lazy potato like I am. But if you guys have not subscribed to my channel or any of that good stuff, then I don't know what you are waiting for. Pause the video. We're gonna give you a second to subscribe. Okay, now you're done. Alrighty then. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.